It's very loud here. Ah, the rushing waves of the Niagara Falls. They're not called waves on the water. Fuck it. Joke over. It's too stupid. Cut it. I won't cut it. Neat. The stalagmites and stalactites are kissing. You're new. There's more Gorons? Hey, they're Gorons. I remembered what they're called. I remember having trouble with that earlier. Ahead is Lanayru Sand Sea, an area covered in an ocean of sand. There's lots of ancient ruins there. Hopefully lots of claw shot spots too. This seems like a dangerous location, but I'll play along. The bomb is surrounded by bad. Or you're surrounded by bomb, specifically. Fuck it. Boing. Thank you. Or as Beetle says, thank you! You got an evil crystal. A Malice stone. That's good to have in your inventory. You know, just in case you need it.
They say somewhere in this vast desert, there's a dragon who loves putting the abilities of those who visit him some kind of test. If you can master the challenges he throws at you, you'll be rewarded with a shield stronger than any other.
I'm trying to practice for the bamboo swing. It's hard. I'm pretty sure he just kept swinging this way over and over again, but I'm going both directions. I don't know how to swing fast in this game. It's hard. Whoa! I did a... Woo! These people need him! Oh fuck. All the money. No, all the money is gone. Dude, they do that? They just take off like a fucking rocket? What the fuck? I wasn't ready for that at all. Yeah, I don't know how to swing fast in this game. It's hard. Whenever I start going really... How do you go faster than this? Whenever, like, I'm going faster than Link's going, but he's not keeping up with me. Sometimes he literally, I think when I got my really big rhythm on hitting that guy, it was just doing this. I can't even do it. I can't even mime it. I think he was just doing this over and over again really fast. So he was only registering swings to the right and not swings to the left. But that's of course like, in order to swing to the left, or no, he's registering only swings to the left and not swings to the right. But in order to swing to the left, I have to then swing to the right in order to reset to do a swing to the left. Like that's. Obviously that's how my hand is going, but like once I hit a certain speed, he just doesn't go any faster. Yeah, you can see a lot of instances where he just swings the same direction multiple times. And I'm only wobbling left and right, but some of them are upswings and some of them are stabs somehow. I really don't understand how it interprets swings. It's confusing. Yeah. Forgot that you don't just press A to throw. Not in this game.
A highlight is Lanayru mine. It is there that I will solve the mystery of the time shift stones.
I don't know how I'll ever get that bamboo thing done. Or that nightmare game. Hey Goron, you like that I'm just breaking everything in this room? I'm a good guy! Oh. It's only that sometimes. Oh right, a monster horn is just a horn that you blow in. Some bokoblins carry a monster horn on their waist. If you latch onto it and pull your whip, it is possible to claim it for yourself. It's funny, I was just registering that like, oh yeah, that's a... It's a horn you play, not a monster horn that is a horn. Although it's called that because it is a horn. Like a lot of horn instruments are called horns because they're made of a horn. I recognize that. But whenever I saw a monster horn as an item, I was interpreting it as something that I had to get by killing something that had horns, and then it would like drop at random, like you know, like boar livers in Westfall. Only one in 7 boars in Westfall has a liver. They share them on weekends. But no, it's the monster horn. While it did come from monster horn, is wielded by bokoblins as an equipment. I'm fucking loaded, except for that these are all ones, so this is basically a waste of time, but vaguely satisfying. So you know, you can't stop me. I see you hammering away there with your pickaxe, so I guess you're picking away with your pickaxe, but have you considered bomb bowling? Skyward Sword has bomb bowling. Fuck. Was there like a second layer I had to blow up inside there? I think there was. I almost never get visitors. My name is Golo, and I am researching the Legend of the Three Dragons, one of which is said to live here. At first glance, it would seem that there is nothing in this area, but I know that there is something here, and I will keep on looking. Your name is Box? I see. Not the easiest name to say, is it? It's extremely easy to say. And how about you, Box? Why are you here? You don't even know the spellings, you can't even be confused by that. Are you looking for a sacred flame? That sounds like something I have heard of before, but maybe not. Sweet Goro, I remember it now. I've read something about it in ancient scrolls that spoke of the Linearusancy. I do not remember all the details, but you can get to the Linearusancy if you can go straight through here. Oh, I need a key. If you want to get to the Linearusancy, you're going to need this key. Well, I guess I have a key. Good luck to you. There goes the question of how I get a key. You just talk to the guy in the room. But it's the total of this obstacle is just they want to verify that you have talked to this man before. Is there anything else I can help you with? If you find out anything about the Legend of the Three Dragons, be sure to let me know. There can only be one. No one else can know. How do you react to this? Is he gonna take off again? Just like his reaction. Is that why there's a hole in the ceiling? Just to let that happen? Well, it's supposed to be the explanation for the lighting in this room, I think. Try to line this up better. He doesn't care. Yeah, I already knew about the dragon and the test, because that's why I'm here. They're just revealing that my reward is going to be a shield, therefore nullifying all of the shields I've been buying, presumably. It's going to be the Master Shield. Only the true hero of Super Time can get the Master Shield.
Yeah.
So does this just connect to the... I was already in the Lanayru mines, right? I think I've already been here, but maybe this gives me access to a spot that I didn't have access to before. Definitely couldn't do this before. But I may have seen the other side of this before. Hi. Bye. Oh yeah, so the mines was the intro area, right? That's where all the little dudes are. But yeah, this is the upper floor I couldn't access before. This is where it's one of the places that should have come to mind as a place that I can now access with the claw shot. But it's for the best that it's for the best that I forgot, because this is definitely a faster way to get here, and it's adjacent to my goal. Then I can just warp right back, or just claw right back. Wow, I was way too early, but it still let me get it. Bye-bye. You know what you did? It's extremely rare, which is why you have more of it than several other resources. Maybe even half the resources on that screen. I have a lot of this extremely rare resource. But I take it from from the supposed extreme rarity, though, that it probably has a set number of them in the entire game. Which is reinforced by the fact that I got one here. It's like, this is like... normally you'd put a heart piece or something over there, but this game has very, very, very few heart pieces. Like, that's the kind of place where you'd put a heart piece. This whole extended, like, this is a lot of they dedicated a lot of landscape and level design to a single evil crystal. So they must be a big deal, progression-wise, and definitely not the thing you just get at random from enemies. Because this area I just went through signifies, like, you're gonna get something important at the end. We're done here. Let's go upstairs. Right. A report, Master. This is Linearusancy. The whole area was once a vast ocean. But the water has all evaporated, and now the area is a sea of sand. Signs indicate that this place functioned as a port, linking the land to the sea. Oh, I missed it. I was looking at the I looked at the volcano area, like, oh yeah, that area's gonna fill in now. Whoops. This area operated on a new form of power. Thanks for auto proceeding. I recommend exploring. Well, that was a lot of text, and then it just went away before I could read it. I love how this game does that all the time. Can I look at the map from here? Is it A? No. No, I don't think I can look at the world map from here. I will not let these barbershop poles defeat me. There you go, you press B then A. No! I could hear you, but I could not see you. You. Where is he putting it? It's the size of his torso. Okay. No. No, no, no. You have to get it. It's important for reasons that I won't explain. Ah, shit. Cliffs. Cliffs, you robbed me of my riches. My tiny, tiny riches. My minuscule, negligible riches. 1 rupee at a time. But you can never do as much damage as I do to myself whenever I forget. Whenever I make the mistake of like going into a dungeon with a full wallet in one of these games. And then I'm like, well, time to just waste every rupee I get for the rest of this. That's gonna feel good. These almost look like semi-trucks. I guess it's intentional. It looks like it does. Yeah, they are shipping, aren't they? Ah! 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 Wow! that's what catching somebody looks like. I got him. Oh, that's why they made it a staircase. Am I just meant to go over this wall? Was I not allowed? Oh yeah, there was a derailing, so it came off. And this is the only way inside. I don't like it. I do not like that at all. Skyward Sword has bomb bowling. Oh, I bowled too effectively. Ah. There we go. There we go. There's still too many. There's still too many. There's too. Why? There's no. Thank you. Thank you, Fee. I choose to blame this on Fee also. The fact that it does that. Wow, thank you, Fee. Thank you for explaining the thing that you know I have 20. You know I have 20 of these. You know the number's right there, Fee. You know I have 20 of these, but you still feel the need to explain to me what it is again. And I'm just gonna skip it, Fee. I'm not listening, Fee. I'm just I'm hearing that you're bringing it up again, but I'm not listening. I just want you to understand that, Fee. Well, I was worried that was the place I was supposed to go to, and I might have gone straight there without checking out everything else. But in fact, I was finding one of the secrets, as I hoped. That's probably where I'm supposed to go, actually. The giant sand sea that they hyped up. That would make sense. So what else can I find? Looks like there was a cave in. This is just stuck, sticking out of here. No, no, they're scattering. No, I didn't have the right thing out. This is how you use a net. This is how you use net, everybody. You just I'm a net boy. All right. I think I got all of them. I've got so many ants. Maybe Fee will explain to me someday what they are, so I know what an ant is. All right, well. I just saved, but might as well do it again, because I'm continuing beyond this point, and I don't know when I'll see one again, and maybe there'll be a power outage like right now. Actually, that'd be really bad, because I would lose the recording, so I'd have to replay all this anyway. so having the save would be useless to me. Yeah. I've saved you, pirate boy. Oh, we're gonna turn the sand sea into an actual sea. That's a really fun idea. I'm not sure if the visual of it slowly filling up from the bottom up made any sense though. Like maybe it should have just been instantly water. That was weird. Put the sword away when you're talking to a captain. Who are you? Is it some human? Who am I? I am the proud skipper of the ship that protects Nayru's flame. Protect your ship. It was the day of the storm. My crew and I were navigating the seas as usual. Then those brutes, the pirates, suddenly attacked us. They were after Nayru's flame. My crew was imprisoned, and I was thrown into the sea. I drifted on the current to this port. After that, I took this boat and went searching for my ship and crew, but they were nowhere to be found. It haunts me, wondering where my ship could be. I'd bet my hat they've turned the ship invisible and are hiding it out somewhere. You can't see it. Invisible? Probably just under the sand. I mean the ocean. Yarr. In order to protect Nayru's flame, the ship has a function that allows it to become invisible. You say you're searching for Nayru's flame. Oh, so you need Nayru's flame to find someone important to you, In that case, you could help me search for my ship and crew. If you'll help me, then I guess I'll let you on my boat. I'll help. Now that you've explained to me that it's the only way to get what I want. Really? Well, in that case... There's something weird about that map of yours. If you're going to navigate these treacherous waters, you need a proper sea chart, though. If you see a sea chart in my... There's a sea chart in my shack at Skipper's Retreat. So first you need to get on this boat and set a course for Skipper's Retreat. Shall we shove off?
Let's go.
All right, let's go. It's neat exploring this idea that, like, it's not just that this place is so old that this entire society is crumpled and all the machine people are all destroyed and so on, but the geology was different. Like it's that old that like the entire place was different and like there was an ocean here and so on. My circuits spark to life in the salt air. It feels good to take the seas again after so long. Let's see if I can remember how to navigate it. I'm imagining something catastrophic happens because, like, as old as humans are and human civilizations and ruins and remains and, you know, anthropology and whatnot, geology moves so slowly. It's just so slow. Like on a geologic time scale that's exponentially slower than anything that you talk when you talk about human history of like, oh wow, thousands of years ago. It's like thousands of years. The world looked the same. Except for all the things humans have done, actually. Humans are actually some of the fastest actors on geology that has happened ever, which is why this, that's what defines this era, the Anthropocene, is that it's the era of geologic time where humans are actively affecting the geology, because every era, and there's a bunch of different nested layers of different terms for the different time periods that I don't remember very well right now, but each of those periods is named specifically for what defined the geology at the time and what that era meant and so on. And Anthropocene is defined by us, more or less. And it's not huge except for all the things that we did, but normally that amount of time isn't the biggest deal. So I wouldn't really expect there to be remains and ruins that even exist. Like, I was about to say something about, like, I don't think these machines would still be functioning after all this time, but obviously it doesn't matter because they have magic time crystals that revert us to the time when these machines did work. But, no. That whole discussion, like, isn't really relevant. Like, there's... The fact that there are ruins at all that give such clear, like, there's like all of the remains of these buildings and these creatures are so like nearly complete that they feel way too new for that much to for the world to have changed that drastically. So I'm guessing that something catastrophic happened here, like some sort of great dam gave way and just drained this entire area. Like some kind of something the kind of thing where you like there was an event, and if you were there at the time you would have known exactly when this happened. And you might even be able to extract from there the idea that may have even been what led to the fall of the civilization, if we haven't been given any other specific reason. Is like they might not need water the way that humans do, but they might have relied on water for some element of their machinery or exploration or their commerce if they'd had sea travel and so on. And so if this great lake, because it's probably, talking in Zelda terms, it's probably just a big lake basically. If a huge lake just went away one day, that could have completely fucked everything. Oh, got a cannon. My house is over here. There's a pier on the island where we can dock, is it? Right, let's go. Yep. Oh. Okay, so you can aim it around pretty well. Such power we have. They went in expecting a fight. Ooh. It's not. At first, I was worried that was a fuel meter that was going to go away over time, but no. This is a. Even the boat has a stamina meter. So actually, kind of reinforces my idea of the geology. And like how much time has actually passed. Is that, look at this area. This whole outside rim is like exactly the same. And that's because shortly after the time that we're currently playing in, all of the erosion along this border stopped. And that's because the primary erosion factor would have been the water, and it's gone. So the water went away, so this whole cliff just stayed the same, more or less, for probably a few hundred or a few thousand years. But then sand overtook this entire basin and filled it up, which sand is wont to do. There's some plant life down here. There also could have been, egads, climate change. If this region became suddenly too hot. Because there's like an equilibrium of sorts with bodies of water. Most bodies of water, I think, are kind of continually evaporating to at least some extent. But they're also being refilled by either a river or rainfall or so on. And if there's an equilibrium between those two, the input and the output match up roughly, then you end up in a situation where you always have a body of water here. But if it just gets hotter enough that the evaporation starts to outpace the rate at which everything's being refilled, then you could have a less cataclysmic event. And just this terrifying visual of, like, over the course of a few months or a few years, the water level just dropping more and more, risking everything that you care about. And then society collapses and hooray. Isn't life grand? But that's just a theory. Kill me.